morning, everyone. Well, this week, as part of our Realign series, we're thinking about mission. We're thinking about taking the gospel to people and helping people understand who Jesus is, introducing people to Jesus, and we're thinking about people becoming Christians. And earlier this year, we had Christianity Explored, and we had just a fantastic opportunity to see a number of people have received Jesus as their Lord and Saviour, and one of those people was Jake. Now, I did an interview with Jake for the AGM, which a number of you weren't able to be there. So I just thought this week it would be great to replay that interview for you. For you to meet Jake, so you can be praising God for what God has done for Jake, and so that you can be praying for him as well. Here's Jake. Jake, how you going, mate?
Good, thanks. Yourself?
So everyone, this is Jake. Where do you live, mate?
At the moment, I'm living in Yakandanda, but I grew up in El Dorado and lived in Wangaratta before here.
And what do you do with your time at the moment?
I'm working as like a steel fabricator at a civic sculpture and kids playground place. It's called Agency of Sculpture.
That's so awesome. I was there recently and saw a giant dragon you guys were making.
Yeah, we make all kinds of crazy things.
That is so good. What do you do with your downtime?
Mostly my main hobby is mountain bike riding. Just like to get out and do some pedaling in the hills or some jumps and whatnot.
Nice. Like if you went out for dinner, where would you go? What?
I reckon I'd normally choose some kind of Asian meal, like Thai or Chinese or something like that. Yeah.
Did you grow up in a Christian family? Did you grow up with Christian influence?
No. I didn't grow up in a Christian family. I did get christened when I was younger, but obviously I didn't have a choice in that or anything, so it probably didn't have as much meaning as what it's meant for or whatever. But it's probably more of a traditional thing. But yeah, my mum has become a Christian, I think a couple of years ago or a few years ago. So yeah, but she wasn't a huge influence on me with that.
I wonder whether she was praying for you in the background. Do you know that now? Or
I actually haven't asked her, but I dare say she probably would have been.
So she might have had more influence than you know. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So what actually got you thinking about Christianity? What got you thinking about Jesus?
Well, I think the first thing was quite a while ago, or a little while ago. Someone mentioned something about a prophecy and kind of explained that part of it was starting to come true, and I found it pretty interesting and pretty amazing that something spoken about so long ago is actually starting to happen. Like, that's pretty incredible, I think. That probably got the cogs turning a bit. And then a bit later on, my girlfriend's a Christian, and she had some things go on, and I guess we kind of looked to the Bible to sort of help with that, and we did some reading together, and yeah.
And your girlfriend is Maddie, for those people who know Maddie. Yeah. And so you ended up coming along to Christianity Explored.
How did we come to finding out about Christianity Explored? I think Lillian and Jesse might have invited us along, or might have even been you, Chris. I can't remember exactly, but we started going along to that, and it was really good because it sort of showed us and taught us everything in like a really clear way. It was quite easy to understand because I guess reading the Bible as someone who hasn't grown up around it's not the easiest thing to interpret. So that was really beneficial, and I think just finding out that I guess that I needed to be saved. I needed Jesus to die on the cross and save me from my sins and my sinful nature, and to give me a new life. So it was quite an amazing eye opener, and I guess just realizing that having faith in that was all I needed, and
that's so cool. It's really good. So you've been a Christian now for a little while, a few months.
What's something you see that God is growing in you?
I think it would be just like, I guess you could call it godly wisdom, or just wisdom with kind of everyday issues, or just everyday life really in general. Yeah, just being able to look at everything with a kind of a different light. And
it's been good to hang out together and be able to introduce you to the rest of church today.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. Yeah, I'm
Thanks,
looking
man.
forward to catching up and meeting everyone at church. It should be
Yeah.
great.